Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more Futurama. This is season 3, episode 2. Last time we had that Where Car episode where Bender just turned into a car and was supposed to run over his best friend, but went for Leela instead. Fry was very, very upset. Thankfully, eventually Bender tried to kill Fry, so all things worked out. And they were also able to get rid of that satanic car that spread the Where Car virus in the first place. But excited to see what happens this time. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to see early reactions a week early, that was redundant. Check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like and let's get started.
Ooh, Big Pink. It's the only gum with the breath-freshening power of ham.
And it pinkens your teeth
Ham?
while you chew.
I believe you're forgetting about our 5% military discount.
Well, that's only for people in the military.
What?
Huh?
This is the worst kind of discrimination. The kind against me.
All right, look. Our policy is...
They're signing up for the military
We're here because
to get a
we,
discount.
Love our planet.
We could use the cards to buy gum, then immediately quit the army, right?
There's no obligation, unless, of course, war were declared.
And there it is.
That.
War is declared.
I want to enlist. My friends always die if I'm not there to save them.
Zap frickin'
The
Brannigan.
Army's instituted a men-only policy. Alas, after a series of deadly blunders caused by distracting low-cut fatigues and lots of harmless pinching, the Army decided women weren't fit for service.
He's the
Not
worst.
when I'm in charge.
You know,
Yeah,
Zach,
not while
someone
he's in
ought to
charge.
teach you-
Soon you'll all be fighting for your planet. Many of you will be dying for your planet. A few of you will be forced through a fine mesh screen for your planet.
Why?
Please welcome the original Gerber baby, Earth President Richard M. Nixon.
The president.
It's a desolate, ugly little planet with absolutely no natural resources or strategic
Why
value.
are we attacking it?
Questions?
Why is this godforsaken planet worth dying for?
We know nothing about their language, their history, or what they look like. But we can assume this. They stand for everything we don't stand for.
This is very
Also, they
America.
told me you guys look...
Whoa. No! You... I don't think Fry is... Oh. I don't think Bender's suited for this. Leela!
Whoa, check out that guy. He makes Speedy Gonzales look like regular Gonzales.
He edged out my old mark by 2 seconds. In 16 minutes.
Uh.
And 12 hours. I do plan to finish someday, Kif. What's your name, Private?
Man. La
Lee-
Man. Lemon. Lee Lemon, sir.
That young man fills me with hope. And some other emotions that are weird and deeply confusing.
It has awakened something.
Hello.
Stop being a creep. Oh my god, Nixon.
Oh, that's a nice rosé.
Mind if we sit with you?
Hey. Why the hell would I? We're all guys here. Sweaty, hairy, gassy guys.
Good point.
Oh, any of you fellas got a special lady back home?
Well, I sort of have a thing for this girl I work with.
Really?
Oh?
What type is she? You know,
She's
blonde
so excited.
Or Chinese or Cyclops.
Blonde or
Cyclops.
Chinese?
Aw. She
Aww.
sounds sweet.
Say, Lemon, do you like to read? I just got a great book on tape. It's about life in ancient Greece and...
Book on tape.
Sir,
Thank God.
an alarm. I think I better... Shh.
Don't talk. Just go. As you all know, the key to victory is the element of surprise. Surprise!
You know, not surprising your own. Oh my god. Zap. He's the worst.
Holy shit. Looky.
The enemy! They're balls!
Give this to my son.
You got it.
Wait, I didn't tell you where he lives.
Hey, I think your son might also like those boots.
Bender's nothing if not consistent. Fry. A ball. There's a bomb ball? Uh-oh.
If they put me on a stamp, tell them to use the young Bender.
Oh. Wow. Heck of a move by Bender. My opinion of him just went up.
Incoming...
Oh, the worst doctor.
Blood bucket.
Blood bucket?
Priest. Next patient.
Priest!
Zoidberg, leave some for the enemy to kill.
Oh.
Look at this sissy, Kif. While others were fighting and dying pointlessly, he was hiding in a hole, wallowing in
Pointlessly.
a pool of his own cowardice. Kif, what's the most humiliating job there is?
Being your assistant.
Wrong.
Oof.
Being your assistant. Private
Oh.
Fry, you shall henceforth serve as Kif's assistant.
Bender, old buddy, hang in there.
I want this robot fixed. Fixed like Kennedy fixed the 1960 election. Damn bean-eating war hero.
Use a brush, you dunderhead, and mix these mixed nuts. I see two almonds touching.
Now listen here, Bender. This
You'd
war
think
is in
after being
danger of
so
going all
mistreated, he would
quagmire on me.
treat
So
Fry
I'm
better.
sending you on one last mission.
Hot diggity daffodil.
A mission of peace.
Ow.
You'll be negotiating with the aliens' mysterious leaders, the Brain Balls.
You will be our top peace negotiator, Henry Kissinger.
What?
Is he any good?
Peace
Looking like
negotiator?
that, he talked his way into Jill St. John's bed. Enough said.
This is a very good joke, I guess.
So dizzy,
He's
my
famously
head
a
is
warmonger.
spinning.
Lower. Lower.
Lower. A lot lower. Too low. Lower.
Oh my god.
Private Lemon, no need to leave. My stall just became free.
Maybe you should put on a towel, sir.
Stuff yourself into a uniform. We've got to get off this planet before the bomb goes off.
Bomb? What bomb?
The one we had the doctors implant in that gullible Bender robot.
What?
Could you tell me when the bomb is exploding?
Of course, my significant soldier. The bomb is voice
Significant
activated.
soldier.
It will detonate the instant the robot unwittingly speaks a certain word. We got it from this convenient database of his 10 most frequently used words.
Blackjack? Up you Oh, okay.
Pimp mobile. Number 5, bite. Number 4,
My
bite.
shiny
Number
metal
3,
ass.
shiny.
I gotta break down that gate, beat up those 3 guards, steal that chopper, and rescue Bender.
Leela will do it.
Hey, I did it! Wait, that's not me.
Fry, don't you recognize me?
Hermes? Lee.
Hermes.
When will I see you again? Well, let's see how friendly you get when you're sharing a prison cell.
Oh, that's nice to see.
Leela!
Leela!
So it's you I've been attracted to.
Oh man.
Oh, God, I've never been so happy to be beaten up by a woman.
Again sometime.
These balls are making me testy. If they don't stop bouncing and jiggling, I swear I'm gonna shove this treaty up there. Wait a second. Where do you shove things up a ball?
I'll keep the chopper at a safe altitude while you parachute down.
Okay.
Are you
Best
sure that's a
friends
good
will
idea?
always stay. Will you push me?
I already did!
Thank you!
1, 2, 3, pull. Ah. Oh. What the heck?
Last. War has made me into a man.
Wee.
Please, gentlemen.
Bite my shiny
Daffodil.
metal.
Stop! You can't say the next word! If you say the A word, you'll blow this whole planet straight to the H word.
Hell. Oh, armed.
Bender's got the upper hand now.
Oh my god, he's gonna use it as leverage.
Make Bender happy or he blows up the planet.
We give in to all of Earth's demands. The war is over. Our home planet is yours.
Hey, wait a minute. This is your home planet? We're the evil invading aliens?
Correct.
As we
Guess you're
always
very
are.
valuable.
Okay. Balls thoroughly licked.
Can I go back to saying the word I love to say?
I'm sorry, but we couldn't remove it.
It's stuck in there
What?
with glue or something. I don't know.
We couldn't disarm the bomb, so we reset the word that triggers it.
It's from the list of
Wow.
words you almost never say.
That's
Almost
using your
never
ass.
say?
So what's the word?
That's using your ass.
Oh, I know. Thanks.
Bender, stop trying to destroy the world.
Wait. Is it sorry? Compassion. Shrimp toast. Antiquing?
Antiquing.
All right.
You all right? Oh man. What a ridiculous episode. This is the worst kind of discrimination. The kind against me. It's very, very funny, but also kind of sad because I know people who condemned Black Lives Matter and then called for stopping Asian hate. So, yeah, if people only care about things that affect themselves, the world can't move forward as a whole. But yeah, Bender is arguably worse than the people I talked about because he's not even being discriminated against and he's making a big stink. He's not part of the military, so of course he can't get a military discount. What do you call the robot version of a Karen? Because that's what he was being right there. But it was nice that the guy who was at the counter was actually able to kick them out. No customer service job would let you do that right now in this time. But yeah, it leads Bender and Fry to sign up for the military to get 5% off gum. It was only 40 cents to begin with. That's a 2-cent discount. I don't think that feels worth it at all. But at the recruitment place, I picked up on a little detail while I was looking through my reaction. There was an employee of the month photo, and it showed a freaking casket, which is just, so bad. Anyway, so far in this show, I think the Earth government and the Earth military seem to highly resemble the American government and the American military in our world. Just xenophobic as hell, sending soldiers on missions to die just to promote our own interests abroad. I mean, I guess it's actually a little worse on the show because they don't even have anything they want to accomplish on that planet. They're just attacking it just because. Well, I guess in some sense, that's kind of what we do. Like, we come up with a random excuse to declare war so that we can keep funding the military budget and line the pockets of military contractors. So, things feel like they're never going to change. This show is depicting us 1,000 years in the future, but it is fictional, so maybe I have a little bit more hope. This doesn't exactly take away my hope for the future. But yeah, off to war to fight giant bouncing balls, and of course, Zap Brannigan is in charge, as always. Apparently, he sexually harasses all the women who come through the military, so instead of getting rid of him, they just decided to get rid of all women from the military. The lengths people will go to cater to people like Zap. Oh, man. And apparently, Zap suffers from a very sexy learning disability, sexlexia, which just... he exhausts me quite a bit. But yeah, Leela comes in undercover, just runs circles around everybody in training. And whatever her alien race is, they seem to be like a cut above when it comes to like physical prowess. So yeah, I really don't know what to think of the fact that Zap was attracted to Lee Lemon. I don't even know her name anymore. On one hand, like, hey, be attracted to whoever, like, screw gender norms and rigid sexuality. On the other hand, poor Leela, like, she can't get away from him even when she's pretending to be a man. Like, she gets slapped on the ass. That's her first interaction with him. And Zap is all around just very creepy with her. And at least we had the catharsis of her beating him up at the end. That was nice. And he's never been so happy to be beat up by a woman, so... I mean, if that's what he's into, I guess Leela is more than happy to oblige in the future as well. Kif, this episode was very weird. First, he was off-put by Zap's sexy feelings towards Lee Lemon. Then Fry gets demoted to his assistant, and Kif treats Fry like crap. And I've kind of been on Kif's side in the past, but not cool. Not cool at all. Like, you'd think being treated horribly and hating it would have taught him not to do it to other people, but instead, it's drilled into him this idea that this is the world order. You just step on the people below you. And yeah, it really lowered my opinion of him. I mean, they'll probably move past it and never mention it again, but yikes. And I, like, speaking of things that they'll move past and might not mention ever again, I feel like there are a couple things in past episodes that I've kind of waited to see if they'll pay off in any way, but I'm not sure if it's that kind of show where they pay off on things they set up in previous episodes. The first one was a while ago when Hermes was saying, I respect your diversity as much as the law requires. I think he was saying that to Zoidberg and Bender, maybe? And then at some point he called Zoidberg a filthy crab, and so I wondered if he was like a closet racist or something, or if he just, if it was just the show making like a small joke. The second thing was the universe collapsing as a result of the What machine, in the What If machine when Fry didn't make it to the future. Really hoping that will be addressed at some point, and it wasn't just like a one-off joke. And now I'll add Kif's treatment of Fry to the list of things I'll be looking out for in the future, though I'm guessing this is the least likely one to show up again because Fry is not going to be his subordinate for much longer. But yeah, anyway. We saw Bender take the blast of a bomb to save his fellow soldiers, which I wasn't aware he could be so heroic. Maybe he knew he would survive it. I'm not sure, but yeah, they're able to fix him up, only to send him back in as a suicide bomber without his knowledge, which I've mentioned the story of Pat Tillman quite a few times on my channel already, but this definitely reminded me of that. Pat Tillman was killed by accident. It was friendly fire, supposedly. Somehow resulted in 3 headshots, and nobody else in his group was hit. And then they used him in recruiting efforts ever since, which is the last thing he ever wanted. And of course, that hadn't happened when this episode was written, actually. And yet it rings so true. Like, the military doesn't care about its people or robots, sentient robots. They were just going to use Bender and just blow him up after he saved the lives of others. And I have further evidence, actually, that they don't care about their soldiers at all. They hired Zoidberg to be the military doctor. Oh my god. Scalpel, blood bucket, priests. Zoidberg is just so funny. It's amazing. And then he's pronouncing people dead when they are very clearly not. Don't talk back to your doctor. You're clearly dead. And yeah, so much just crammed into this one episode. I actually don't know what public perception of Henry Kissinger was back in the early 2000s, but he's like one of the worst war-driven criminals like in our history. One of the worst war criminals in our history. And so seeing him trying to negotiate peace was just, there was a huge irony in that. But then yeah, Bender has to keep from saying ass or the whole world will blow up. And when he finds out, he uses it to threaten the balls. That feels weird to say. Also, loved his top 10 words. Chump, chumpette, bite my shiny daffodil ass. That's really great. The daffodil joke was pretty great. And yeah, the balls have to leave their home planet, and Fry was like, are we the baddies? And as is often the case with the US military and now the Earth military, yes. And a lot of people who leave the military in the United States come to regret the actions they've taken while they were in it. I mean, it's not necessarily the soldiers' fault. They've been told their entire lives that fighting in the military is an honorable thing to do. And then once they come home, the government will just ignore whatever plights they have. A lot of them suffer from PTSD, are not acclimated to everyday life, and are often rejected medical treatment. Check out Jon Stewart's episode on war, the problem with war, in his new show. I actually have the full reaction on Patreon for free for everybody to see. It's just on Patreon as a redirect. But yeah, I feel bad for veterans who don't know what they're getting into. Just completely different from my feelings about those in charge who are fully aware of the consequences of their actions, just like Henry Kissinger. Anyway, interesting as heck episode. Really funny, but also really fascinating. Also, I feel like I've seen these soldier uniforms before, but I'm not sure where. Maybe in some old space movie that I didn't watch and I've seen like pictures of on the internet. Maybe like, what was it called? Starship Troopers? Or maybe Spaceballs? Oh my god! The whole episode is a reference to Spaceballs, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay. That's probably really obvious for people who've seen the movie, but I haven't, so I didn't realize it until just now. Alright, that's just blew my own mind. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Full reaction and early reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, friends.